Hey, Vicky. Vicky's ready this morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Success My Way with me, Lakisha, your certified life coach. I am here to give you planning, productivity, and peace through all of your life areas. So, if you'd like to talk about life and if you don't mind hearing my voice for about an hour, stick around, stick around. Hey, everybody. I hope you're having a beautiful self love Saturday. It's beautiful here. It was cray this week. Even though they say today is going to be colder than yesterday, it looks better than yesterday. So I'm totally fine with it. Good morning, Marva. How are you? Yes, if you're here, come in the chat. Say good morning so I can know that you're here with me. You all give me so much energy. So just bring it on, bring it on. So I am excited about our topic today. We are in the middle of a money stewardship series. So if you missed the first video last week where we talked about oh my gosh, what did we talk about? Budgeting fun. That's right, budgeting fun. We talked about budgeting fun, how to make budget fun. It was not your average budget video. So make sure you go over there and look at that. Today we're talking about how to successfully save. And I noticed that people do finances differently. Everybody doesn't do finances differently. Some people are doing all the finances alone. Some people are doing it with the spouse. Some things people are doing it with children, their parents. So everybody's financial situation is different. So when I'm coming to you with these videos, try to apply what I'm saying to whatever your financial situation is, because that's what matters. That's why I'm doing this. I'm doing this so I can give you some ideas on how to better your financial stewardship. Okay. Hi, Marva. Oh, you're going to Easter egg hunt. Okay. All right. Have fun. Yes. And y'all see, I don't know if y'all can see it good, but I don't spill something on my shirt. See, this is why I don't never wear white. Y'all don't never see me wear because I'm pretty clumsy. I was making my coffee, and here's my little coffee mug today. I always like to show my mugs. I don't even know why, but it's Easter tomorrow. I have my Easter um headdress on and my Easter earrings. I don't know if you can see my little Easter egg earrings. So I am ready. And then my bracelet. I have on my Jesus bracelet here. So y'all, I am ready to celebrate Jesus. You know what I'm saying? So I'm so excited. My whole family is going to church tomorrow. And um I used to do Easter egg hunts with Jaden when he was little, but I feel like he's just getting too big. He's not interested. So that's fine with me. I'm still debating on whether I'm gonna cook Easter dinner. If I do, it's gonna be something light. It's not gonna be Thanksgiving worthy. It's not gonna be Thanksgiving worthy. I'm just gonna say it right now. But I might cook something a little extra special, something out of the norm that I don't cook often. So we shall see. All right. Do we have anybody else on here? Okay, that's good. Um, just a reminder that Success My Way Academy is starting on the 15th, April 15th. So if you are still interested, there are still some slots left. So I would love to have you. Remember, Success My Way Academy is the course for you. You know why? Because I built it for you. It is the course for you because it helps you with all 11 areas of your life. You probably don't even know that you have 11 areas of your life. So if you don't know, then this class is the right class for you. You get to meet with me. It's a blend of meeting with me on Zoom and then doing some work on your own. Really easy schedule. And it is financially really discounted. I do a lot for what it costs. So you'll get a lot of resources and learn things like money. So that's why I'm doing this series on money, because actually in Success My Way Academy, we really talk about money and money your way. That's why my business is called Success Your Way, because I don't want to give you a canned formula. I don't want you to think that what I teach you, you're supposed to follow lock, step, and key. It is your life. How can you use what I teach, what I show you, the resources that I give you to enhance your life your way? Success to you does not look like success to me. And I honor that. I honor that as A life coach of almost 10 years. August, it will be 10 years. Yeah, I cannot believe it. August, it will be almost 10 years. It's hard to believe that August, I would have been a life coach for 10 years. That's crazy. And guess what? I still love it as if it's my first year. I really love being a life coach. It is definitely a passion of mine, I would say. Hi, Tori. Good morning. Hi, Mary. All right, the tribe is here. All right, and if you're new, make sure you get in that chat so I can see who you are. Everybody right now, before you forget, make sure you click that like button and tell your friends, tell your husband, tell everybody. Lakisha on right now talking about saving money. So we had a good time last week. This week I wanted to use do I have see I don't have anything. I wanted to use my oh yes I do. My whiteboard, okay? Because we're about to get into savings. And let me tell you, the difference between poverty and wealth is your ability to save. It's your ability to save, and I'm wiping this off. It's your ability to save for what you want. Saving is the game changer. Saving is the game changer. And you would think, oh, I just need to save and if I can just save $10 and put $10 on the side, I'll be okay. You will not be okay. You will not be okay because saving is not about just putting money somewhere. Saving is about saving towards a goal, saving towards something that's going to benefit you. So that's the difference between like just putting money in a bank and really having intention with your money. Savings is supposed to be towards intention. So a lot of people are like, oh, I got $100 saved. Well, what are you saving it for? Can't answer. Oh, I just put it in the bank because I want it in there. No, 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 no. You are supposed to save towards something, save towards investments, save towards buying a house, save towards investing in the stock market, save towards vacation, save towards buying a car. Whatever you save towards, it is supposed to bring you something. I'm going to say that again. Hi, Erica. Hi, Candace. Oh, hi, Shaquila. Oh my gosh, y'all making me so happy. Y'all on here. How y'all doing? So you should be saving towards something. Okay. So get out of your mind that savings looks like a whole bunch of money in the bank just sitting there and collecting dust. Money is supposed to flow in and out of your life. So savings, people who save and just leave money in the bank, what do we call them? We call them misers. You ever watch Scrooge? Scrooge from Christmas? Scrooge from Christmas is a miser because he had all that money and he was saving, but it wasn't towards anything. He was just hoarding the money. It's called money hoarding. So there is a difference between saving and money hoarding. There is a difference between saving and money hoarding. Happy Easter to everybody, by the way. I hope you're having a great holiday weekend and you took some time off and you spent some time with your family. So happy Easter to everybody. I said earlier, I got my little Easter egg earrings on. I'm just so excited. Easter is coming that I have my Jesus bracelet on. So I'm in the mood. I'm in the mood. But let's get started. And sorry, y'all, I'm not prepared because I kind of forgot I wanted to use my whiteboard. Oh, here's my. So I'm gonna get my marker here. All right, so I'm coming to you today with a couple things. Okay, I'm coming to you today with a couple things. So I hope you got your pen and paper. That's why I talk a little bit before I get started, give you time to prepare yourself. I'm going to come to you with some savings formulas right now. I want you to talk to me in the chat. Let's have a good talk about savings. And then I'm going to show you some savings challenges from my favorite budgeting person, the Budget Mom. I'm going to show you some savings challenges that are fun. And then I want you to go down in the description. I have a free savings challenge tracker in the description right now. It's in there right now. Get it in, get it in, get it in. It's not from Success My Way. I do have one, but this is not mine. When I saw this one, I was like, this is cute because it's for April. It's for April. It has a little raindrops. I thought it was cute. It's in the description right now. It's a free savings tracker for you. So you can download that anytime while you're watching this video. Okay. So let's get started. All right. So the first of all, how many savings formulas do I have? Oh, by the way, did y'all get y'all notes journal? Success My Way notes journal. Make sure you get that off Amazon, because that's where I take my notes in, and then you can have a place where you can take your notes in. All these notes are from Success Saturday. All my notes from Success Saturday. And I think I'm officially out of paper, actually. Wow. I didn't even realize that. I have no more paper left. I got to buy me another one. Okay. I'm on the last pages. This is it. Wow. All right. So let's go over some money formulas, some savings formulas. All right. So I said I was going to tell you how many I have. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9. And then we're going to talk about savings challenges afterwards. Okay, I got 9 of them. All right. So Marva's not here. I don't even see Theodore Linda. If somebody can write these formulas in the chat, that would be great for me. Thank you. All right. Rule number 1 is the 50, 30, 20 money rule. This one. 50, 30, 20. And let me know in the chat if you use any of these, okay? Let me know in the chat if you use any of these saving strategies, okay? And this saving strategy right here says you should use 50% of your income on needs, 30% of your income on wants, and 20% of your income on savings. Okay, so this is the 50, 30, 20. So everything that you need to live, your house, your car, your food, these are your needs. They're saying spend 50% of how much you make. So if you make $1,000, you're going to spend $500 on living. Then you're going to spend 30% of what you make on your wants. And then you're going to spend 20% of your savings, of your income on your savings. Okay. So needs, wants, savings. I call these like your fixed income, your fixed expenses. These are expenses. Your fixed expenses here, your variable expenses, like the ones that, that it changes all the time, like your beauty products or something like that, whatever you need, your household toiletries, that's 30. And then here you have your savings of 20. And then you can actually break this 20% up further into different things you want to save for. So that's number 1. And let me know which one of these you like better. All right. The next one is called I don't even know how to pronounce this. Pareto principle. Pareto principle. I'll write that down. This is how you spell it. It's named after the man who came up with it. And a lot of businesses use the Pareto principle. A lot of businesses use the Pareto principle. And it's simply, you're gonna spend 80%. You're gonna spend 80%, and then you're going to save 20%. Save. And this is the 80-20 rule. This is the 80-20 rule, saying that this is good with time. This is good with goals. They're saying like 80%, only 20% of what you do is going to be more impactful than 80% of what you do. So actually in this scenario, this 20% should be more impactful than this 80%, right? So they say this like with church too, like 20% of the people give more than everybody in the church. Or with your time, what you do 20% of the time makes more of a difference than this 80%. So it's this 80-20 thing where the 20 is more valuable than the 80. Okay. So this is the Pareto, I think I'm saying that right, principle, the 80-20. And notice how these two are percents. It's 50%, 30%, 20%. We don't think of our money in percents. We think of our money in money. But I want you to try, when you're saving, I want you to think in percents, because when you think in percents, that gives you a great perspective. Okay. A lot of people say, oh, I'm just going to put $5. But what percent is $5? Okay. Because then you might realize that $5 is 0.001%. So, you probably say, oh, no, I wanted to say 10%. I didn't want to say 0.1%. All right. So I would suggest that, remember last week we talked about creating a budget booth. Who created a budget booth, by the way? Did y'all create a budget booth in your home? Who did that? So when you're sitting in your budget booth and you're doing your finances, try to get your calculator out and percent it out. What's 50% of my money? What's 30% of my money? What's 20% of my money? What's 10% of my money? Like that. Okay. So this was number 1 and this was number 2. So these are the first 2 and I have 9 of them. Okay. All right. The third one, and then I'm going to have to erase because I'm running out of room. All right. The third money saving formula is the 70-20-10. So let me write that down. These are all percents: 70, 20, and 10. Okay. So this one's different. So write that down, the 70-20-10 model. And then once you know all these models, you can just play around with them and see which one works the best for you and choose the one that's best for you. But I like to always give you options. All right. So 70% is supposed to be on your expenses. 20% is supposed to be on your debt reduction and your savings. And then the other 10% is in investments. Okay. So this is this money solution. 70% on expenses, 20% on debt and savings, and then 10% on investments. Like, I learned this from Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart was like, and he's rich. So anybody rich talking about money, I'm going to pay attention to what they say. So Kevin Hart was like, he has a bank account where he throws money in just for if he wants to buy some piece of real estate. He has like a real estate bank account, and it's not, I think it's like 10% of his money, whatever, but he has a bank account solely for investments. I thought that was genius. So every time he gets paid, he splits his money up, and he's rich and he's doing these types of formulas. So, saving money has been the same since ancient times. Since the biblical time. You look at the biblical times, it's like saving money is what makes a difference. So, and then this 20% here is different from the other 2 formulas, whereas these 2 formulas was like 20% savings. Here, 20% savings. This one says break your savings up into debt reduction and savings, which I actually like that because it's very hard to save when you have debt. It's very hard to save when you have debt. And the 50 and 80 has to include the debt. I mean, where you want to pay your debt at? So I like that this says, you know what, you need to save to pay off debt and you need to save towards something. And then only use 70% of your expenses. So that's less money. And I know a lot of people use like tactics to spend less money, like no spend and the cash envelope system. These are all tactics to spend less money. All right. I hope you have those written down because I got to erase these since I just ran out of room. I got 9. So let's do 3 every time. Okay, let's do 3 every time. So out of those 3, like which ones do you think you like the best out of those 3? We'll go 3 at a time. So put that in the chat, which savings formula you like the best out of those 3. All right, here's the 4th one. The 4th money saving formula is 70%, 10, 10, 10. All right, so now it's getting like a little complex. They took the 30% and broke it up into 10. Oh, so Shaquela, you like 3 too? Yeah, that was my favorite out of all of them too. The 70, 20, 10. Yeah. So now we're on the 70, 10, 10, 10. So this one is a little different than the other one. So 70% is supposed to be spent on your needs, 10% on savings, and then the other 10% is on your 401k. Now that's a difference. The other 10% is the third. I have some debt to pay off. Okay, good. Yeah, I like the third one too. And then the last one is charity. Okay, so this or church. So this one is the first one that talks about giving. Okay, so this one you spend 70% of your money on your needs, 10% of your money on your savings, and put 10% away in your 401k. That I haven't seen that yet, but that's 401k. You may have a job that matches your 401k, so that will be like even more. So maybe, if your job matches you 3%, you can put in 7%, and then your job has 3%, and it can end up being 10%, something like that. And then 10% goes to charity or church. So that's the 70, 10, 10, 10 model. So that's number 4. Number 5, I'm just going to draw a line here. Number 5 is the 80. I'm sorry. I'm saying it backwards. It's actually 10, 10, 80, not 80, 10, 10. This model is called the 10, 10, 80 model. The 10, 10, 80 model. And you start with the 10, 10, 10, 80, and you're supposed to go in that order. Tori says ways to say, oh, thank you, Tori. So that's the 10, 10, 80 model. And you're supposed to put your money away in this order, which is backwards so far of all of the other ones. So what is 10, 10, 80? So 10, they want you to do first. The first thing they want you to do is pull money out to give. And when you give, you can give to church or charity. And then they want you to pull 10% out to save. And they want you to save towards specific things like retirement and college. So it's a specific type of savings. They want you to put that 10% in. And then the 80%, they want you to spend. But guess what? This says spend wisely. Okay. So they said you should only spend the 80 mostly on your house, food, your car, and your clothes. So this formula is the most specific. It's the most specific out of all of them. And they give you specific things to spend your money on. They said definitely with 10% give. With the other 10%, give it to retirement or college or something really big that contributes to your future. And then when you spend, they just didn't say spend. They want you to spend on your necessities, specifically your house, food, your car, and your clothes. Okay. So if you like specific formulas like this one is perfect. It is the most out of all of them. Even the ones I'm going to show you, number 5 is the most specific on how to spend your money. And then the last one out of these 3 is number 6. And this one is the 60% solution. That's the name of this one. This one's called the 60% solution. You see that? And this is the first one that includes your taxes. Hi, Theodolinda. So good to see you. I was like, where Theodolinda at? So 60% on your so they want you to spend 60% on your expenses and taxes. Tori's been holding it down while you were gone, Theodolinda. Expenses and taxes. So 60%. This is the first one that includes your taxes, which I'm excited about. Because that's another thing. 2 things you need to know to be rich: how to do your taxes and how to save. So this is the first one. I like that they got taxes up in there. So, but look at that number. The number went down to 60. This is the lowest number I've seen for expenses. They said only use 60%. So if you get paid $1,000, you only can use $600 on your expenses. First time I've seen that. And then what about the other 40%? The other 40%, you're going to break up into 4 10s. You're going to do 10, 10, 10, 10. So you take the 40, you break it up into 4 10s. The first 10% is your retirement. The second one is long-term savings. The third one is short-term savings. And then the other 10% is fun money. All right. So let me show you that was a lot to write down. Okay. All right. So at the bottom here, you spend the 10% on retirement, 10% on long-term savings, 10% on short-term savings, and 10% on fun money. And you only use 60% to pay your expenses and your taxes. And that's another bank account you can have, is your taxes bank account. Especially if you have a business, you are going to have to pay taxes. So having a separate tax bank account is nice. So you can have a separate investment bank account. You can have a separate tax bank account. And your job may allow you to break all those up before you even see your check. Before you even see your check, you got 100 go to investments, 100 go to taxes, and then 10% go to saving. You can break it up into the different bank accounts if you like, or you can use the cash envelope system. So this is the second set of 3. We're going over 9. So I already did the first set. This is the second set. Out of this second set, which one of these are your favorite? Is your favorite 4, 5, or 6? Just put in, you could just write the number 4, 5, or 6. Do you like 4, 70, 10, 10, 10? Do you like 5, 10, 10, 80? And that's in order. Or do you like 6, the 60% solution, where you only use 60% for expenses and taxes, and then everything else is for savings and fun money and retirement? Which one of these do you like the best? Put it in the chat and let me know. So, because I have to erase these just because I'm running out of room, but I do have it. Excuse me, y'all. I do have it in my notes. So, okay, let me erase this. Oh, let me tell you my favorite. My favorite is the 60% solution, because it includes taxes. That was the first one I saw that included taxes. That's important. And plus, I have a business, so taxes are like very important. All right. Okay, Shaquilla, you like 5. Candace like 6 like me. All right, you like 5. You like the 10, 10, 80. Okay. All right, so let's go to the last 3, and then I would have given you 9 formulas. I'm going to the last 3. I would have given you 9 formulas, and then we're going to talk about the fun stuff, the savings challenges. So I hope you're having a good time. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe and share if you're new. All right, so let's go to, what was that? 6. Let's go to 7. All right, this one is called zero-based budgeting, even though we're talking about savings. So this one really doesn't have a like a formula. It just has some rules. So number 7, thank you, Vicky. Please like and share. Thank you. So number 7 is zero-based budgeting. So it has rules. So let's talk about the rules for zero-based budget. First of all, you have to do this before you get your money. So before you get paid, you have to plan. So you're going to have to, and you do this per paycheck or per month. Okay. So plan before you get your money. And then what you're going to do is you're going to give every dollar a job. So you're not going to just have any money just hanging out there like, oh, I got $20 left. Yay. No. What are you going to do with that $20? So zero-based budgeting, you have to plan it, and then you have to give every dollar a job down to zero. You should have no money just sitting there in the bank looking at you. Okay. All your money should have a purpose. I really like this concept because it causes you to be more intentional with your money and know your money. I know a lot of people, when I coach them, they don't know their full. If I ask you how much you're in debt, like your total amount of debt, and you can't tell me, that's a red flag. So that's what I like about zero-based budgeting is that it holds you accountable to knowing your full totality money situation. And for a lot of people, money is stressful. They don't want to look at their money. They don't want to open up a bill. I know people who leave their bills piled in the mailbox. They don't even take their bills out the mailbox because it's a trigger. It's emotionally draining. They have such negative connotation around money. And this can be for a myriad of reasons. It could be how you were raised about money. It could be maybe you had financial crisis. You had a financial crisis that triggered you, and now you don't want to have anything to do with your money. Maybe you're stressed. You're in survival mode. If I'm in survival mode, don't show me no daggone bills. Don't show me no bills. So it could be all of those things. So that's why I like zero-based budgeting. It forces you to really pay attention to your money. Hi, Postal Planner. Okay, great. I hope you're having a great day at work. Happy pre-Easter. All right, so that's number 7. And thanks for saying hi. Number 8 is automatic budgeting. Okay. The number 8 way is automatic budgeting. Again, this does not have a formula, but it is a way to save. And what you do is similar to what I was telling you. Like you automate everything. It's kind of like having the no budget budget. I'm gonna call it. It's like the no budget budget. For some people, budgeting, just sitting there crunching numbers, are stressful. So some people really like this. You know what? I'm just going to automate everything. I'm going to automatically pay my mortgage. I'm going to automatically pay my car note. I'm going to automatically put money aside into a bank account. Automatic budgeting is like the no budget budget. You don't have to think. You don't have to think. And then whatever you have left over after you have automated everything, whatever you have left over, then you use that to spend. Okay. So you spend what's left over. Now, the key to this one is that you got to monitor your money. Because if you don't monitor it, these automatic, some of them will take more money out than they're supposed to, because I experienced that myself. So you got to monitor your money. With automatic budgeting, it's a no budget budget because you're just automating every single thing that you got to pay. Whatever you have left over after your automation is yours. So it takes the pressure off you. But the downfall about this is that all those ways you automating, you got to keep up with them and you have to monitor them so you won't be taken advantage of. And they, or, sometimes they hack your automated ways you automate your money might get hacked. So you just got to, monitor it. So number 7 is zero-based budgeting. Number 8 is automatic budgeting for people who just don't like doing the crunching of the numbers. You could just put it in a bank account, or you could just pay it and, out of sight, out of mind. And then the last one that I want to share with you today, the last one is called 6 jars budget method. 6 jars. Okay. Now they said 6 jars. You could actually use 6 jars, or you could just have 6 ways to split it up. But it's just metaphorically called the 6 jars budget method. The 6 jars budget method. Okay. So I'm going to attempt to write all 6 jars in this little area. I'm just going to have these squares. I'm going to put squares to represent jars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these are my little jars. They represent the jars. Okay. So the first jar is you're going to put 55. This is the lowest for expenses. They're saying only use 55 for your needs. So this is how I'm writing it so you can keep up. It says only use 55% for your needs. Then it says use 10% for your long-term savings. Here's that long-term savings again. And then it says use another 10% for play. They call it play or recreation. So that's like going to the movies and stuff like that, 10%. Then this is the first one that says another 10% for education. I've never seen that before, like taking workshops, doing Success My Way Academy, education. And then it says 10% for financial freedom. So that's investing. If you want to buy real estate, if you want to invest, they call it financial freedom. And then it says only 5% for charity. This is the lowest charity offering I've seen, 5%. So let me just show you. Okay. So this is, we're on, oh, I put 6. That's supposed to be 9. Hold on. Tap, 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 tap. Okay. 9. Okay. All right. Number 9 is what we're on down here. So here's the 6 jars budget method. You have 55 with your needs, 10 for long-term savings. They don't even talk about short-term savings. They just say 10 for long-term savings, 10 for fun money, 10 for education, 10 for financial freedom, and 5 for charity. Wow, that is like the biggest split up I've seen out of all of them. So out of these 3, which one do you like the best? Do you like the zero-based budgeting? And you can write the number 7, 8, or 9 in the chat. Do you like the zero-based budgeting? Do you like the automatic budgeting, which is the no budget budget? Or do you like the 6 jars, which is like the opposite of 8? The 6 jars is like hyper budgeting. Or do you like the 6 jars? The 6 jars can almost be like cash, the cash envelope system. I think that is a lot. Okay, so you like the zero-based budgeting? Yeah, I think that's my favorite. I think my favorite is the zero-based budgeting, even though I respect the 6 jars. I respect the 6 jars. I respect the 6 jars. 7. Okay, everybody likes the zero-based budgeting. Okay, 7, zero-based. Yep, 7. Okay. All right. That's good. Woo, we went over all 9. So just to give you a quick recap, number 1 was 50, 30, 20. 50% needs, 30% wants, 20% savings. Okay. Number 2 was the Pareto principle, which is 80-20, 80% in spending, 20% savings. Number 3 was the 70-20-10, 70% expenses, 20% debt and savings combined, and then 10% in investments. Number 4 was 70-10-10-10, 70% on your needs, 10% on savings, 10% on 401k, and then 10% on charity. Number 5 was the 10-10-80, and you have to do it in that order. 10% giving to charity or your church, 10% saving for retirement or college or 401k, and then 80% spending, but spend it wisely in these areas. They call it the 4 walls: house, car, clothes, and food. And I don't know why my nose is like, I think it's just heavy allergies. Number 6 is 60% solution, which is 60% on expenses and taxes. 40%, you break that up in 10% retirement, 10% long-term, 10% short-term, and 10% fund money. 6, this is 7. 7 was, I got it right here. This was zero-based budgeting, where you give every dollar a job and you plan before you get your money in your possession. And also zero-based budgeting is the cash envelope system. The cash envelope system is a form of zero-based budgeting. So if you like zero-based budgeting, you'll love the cash envelope system. Number 8 is automatic budgeting. It's the no budget budget. You just automate everything, your house, your clothes, your everything. And what's left over, you just spend it on whatever. And then 9 is the 6-jar budgeting method, which all 6 jars, you put a certain amount of your money in. 55% needs, 10% long-term savings, 10% play, 10% education. First one that said that. 10% for financial freedom, like investments and real estate, and then 5% charity. I hope that was helpful. I hope that was fun. I hope that gave you an idea of all the different ways you can save. Savings does not have to be boring. You can use trackers. You can use challenges. In fact, I have a free tracker available for you in the description. So if you go there and you click on it, you'll see it's an April tracker in there. And it's from a blog I found. It was so fun. But I wanted to show you the Budget Mom. Everybody knows I love the Budget Mom. The Budget Mom does paycheck to paycheck budgeting. So that's what I do. Every time I get paid, I do the zero-based method. Out of all of these 9 methods, what method does Lakisha use? I use the zero-base. I use the cash envelope system. It works the best for me. But also part of the cash envelope system is to make savings fun. So what I did, and I'm showing you, this is my little personal savings notebook. So this is my savings notebook. It's called Overflow Dream Big, because that's what I want to do when I save. And then inside my notebook, I created this pocket to put my little monthly envelopes in. So I'm just going to take these out. And all of these came from the Budget Mom. She used to do these savings challenges. I don't know if she still does these savings challenges or not, but you can do the savings challenge and put it in these months. And then after you save each month, you can decide what envelope or what savings you want to put these in. So for example, if I did a December savings challenge and I saved $200, then I can decide what to do with that $200. Do I want to put it in my Christmas envelope? Do I want to put it in my car maintenance envelope? I can decide what I want to do. So it's like you do the challenge for fun, and then you allocate the money and zero base it out. Oh, that's what you use too, Theodore Linda, the zero base? Okay. And then I love the Budget Mom as well. Okay. Oh, we got some Budget Mom fans on here. Okay. That's awesome. Yeah, I love her. I just put one of her latest video on, and she was doing trackers. Oh my God. We were talking about trackers. I put it in our Facebook group. So make sure you get in the Facebook group. Success My Way Coaching with Lakisha is the Facebook group. So go ahead on over there so you can also get some free budgeting stuff over there. But anyway, these are my envelopes. They're out of order right now. What's this? We got April and May coming up. Okay, here's April. So I gave you a April tracker. So you would like say if you want to save $1 a day, that's $30. So you will put your $30 in the April envelope, and then you will decide how you're going to allocate that. So those are my envelopes, and I store them in this notebook because I'm a paper girl. I just love notebooks. Um, Thank you, Tori. Tori's adding everything in there. Um, and so these are her savings challenges for 2020. I did not change these because I like them. I'm like, why am I changing them if I like them? So I'm gonna just give you an example of some of these. Some of these she actually made up. So so this is the Christmas one. So there's like a Christmas goal savings challenge here. And notice I put them in plastic because I knew I wanted to keep them for a long time. So that's why I put them in plastic. But these are different challenges. This is $25 a week challenge over here. I did that one. I did this $25 a week challenge. That one was good. And I just put the months at the bottom. So because they're per month. Oh, this one's good. Turn your commute into savings. I think you have to save the mileage that you drive or something. I mean, just making it really, really fun. And here's the $1 challenge. And I think the one that I gave you for free is the $1 challenge. They have a $1 challenge where you save $1 a day. So again, these challenges don't have to be $20 a day or nothing like that. I was watching this man, he was like, if you save $11.11 a day for a year, you would, I think it's a year. I don't know how long. I would have to calculate it. But if you save 11.11 a day, you will save $1,000 towards your emergency fund. So I thought that was a good one too. Another savings challenge. Oh, this one says sell your clothes. She has a sell your clothes one in here. You can calculate how much money you made selling your clothes. Here's a no spend on drinks, just only water. So it says there is no spending at all on unnecessary flavored drinks, coffee, or liquor, only water. I have not been able to do that one because I love my coffee. I don't know. But I stopped Starbucks. I just make coffee in my home. I rarely get Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks. So that has saved me money. And she has a cute little coloring. You can color in your water. And so, like, if you normally buy coffee for $5 a pop every day, but you replace it with water, you're actually saving $5 a day. That's a lot of money. 5 times 30, you're saving like $150 just on drinks. Oh, she's saying spend summer at home. Unsubscribe challenge. She has an unsubscribe challenge. This one is saving 10% of each one of your cash envelope. Use what's in your cash envelope the day you get paid to determine the 10%. And then attach the paycheck savings tracker to the list the day you get paid. The cash envelope you save from should only include your okay, so this is actually doing the cash envelope system first, and then from each cash envelope saving 10%. From each cash envelope saving 10%. Okay. So I mean, she got cash bingo. And guess what? You don't have to use Budget Mom. There are so many free saving challenges online. Like, you can use anything. But that's how I make it fun for myself because just to tell my story, for me, money wasn't always fun. I mean, I grew up really poor, and I didn't even know what to do with money because I never had it. So that is why I prefer the cash envelope system, because I treat money like I'm a banker. Like, I treat money like I'm a banker. So if I'm a banker, I like to have my spreadsheets. I like to have my ledgers and stuff like that. So the cash envelope system caters to my banker needs. Um, and then to make it fun, so I won't get bored with the process, because you do money is ongoing, so you can get bored with your budgeting process. So that's how I keep from being bored. I do the savings challenges and things like that. So let me know how you like this. I had fun today. I don't know about you. I hope this gave you a lot of ideas. Next week when we come on, I am going to be talking about um, how to reduce debt fast. How to reduce debt fast. So if you have debt, especially that credit card debt, I'm really going to be talking about credit card debt. I'm just going to be honest, because credit card debt is the trap. It is the trap of the century. Okay. Then you talk about, you ever walk Shark Tank? Oh, if you got credit cards, you up in the Shark Tank. Okay. And I tell you, I was in the Shark Tank for years, y'all. I didn't know about money. I never had money. So in college, I accrued a lot of credit card debt. I ended up paying off 13 credit cards, y'all. I paid off 13 credit cards. So when I say we're gonna have a good time next week, because I'm gonna tell you how I paid all that stuff off. And I'm gonna tell you how you can reduce your debt fast. And talk about, like, just trying to stop being addicted to the credit cards. It's like the worst form of debt. It's like the worst form of debt is that credit card debt. Yeah. So we're going to talk about that next week. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Say notification all. Make sure it's all. Because I don't know why on that notification bell you can hit it, but you won't get everything. Okay. I'm just saying. Vicky said I'm in the Shark Tank now. That's right, Vicky. I know that's right. I'm gonna teach you how to get out the Shark Tank, boo. So we're having fun with this money. I hope you're having fun with this money series. Please share this with families and friends, because I just believe that economics is the course that we did not get taught in grade school. And I wish it was high priority, like reading and math. I wish money was high priority for little kids. I mean, I think little kids, even at the tender age of 4 and 5, they should be learning about money. Money is like, it's like health too. Money and health, you should be learning about at a young age. What to eat, what not to eat, what to buy, what not to buy. I don't know about you, but the only money education that I got in school was how to write a check. Isn't that fascinating? That the only thing that was in my textbook about money was teaching me how to write a check. That's why we consumers, we have been groomed to be consumers since we were in school. We have been groomed to be consumers since we were in school. That's crazy. There's no savings classes, there's no investment classes in the 5th grade, but I knew how to write a check though. So, yeah. So, with all that said, you know what I'm about to say. It's Self Love Saturday. Hey, it is Easter weekend. I want you to do something that is spiritually meaningful to you this weekend. Do something that's only for you, but that is spiritually meaningful. I know I have been praying and meditating and um, just practicing gratitude and gratefulness for everything that God has done for me. I'm just so extremely blessed, despite all of my trials and tribulations, and despite all of my worries and my stress. I am truly, truly blessed. And so I am going to just ruminate in that. I'm going to ruminate in those blessings that God has done for me this weekend. So I want you to do the same thing. What is spiritually, what is something spiritually that you can do for yourself this Saturday, on this Easter Eve Saturday? Please think about that and make sure you get that done. We gotta fill our cup up. We gotta fill our souls up. The cares of the world makes us forget that we are spiritual beings. I'm gonna say that again. Money, what we're talking about now, money, family, health, job, all these things, paying your rent, your mortgage. It makes us forget that we are spiritual beings and that we have the power to affect this 3D world. We do. I really believe that. I really believe that. And I believe it because it happened to me in my life. All of those times I prayed when I was poor to not be poor again, to make sure that I have food on the table. It came to fruition. So don't forget about your spiritual power. Don't forget that God is with you, that Jesus died on the cross for you, and that you have inherited his power, his Holy Spirit, his creativity. So don't be intimidated by money. Money is just of this world. Money is 3D, it's three-dimensional. That's all we can, this world can only go up to three-dimensional. I want you to go on a higher dimension this weekend and pray and meditate and be grateful and know that God never ever leaves you. He's always with you, whether you're having money problems, whether you're having relationship problems, whether you're having health problems. God is with you, and he'll give you a peace beyond all understanding despite your situation. Okay? So happy Easter to everybody. I love y'all so much. I hope you enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you next week when we're talking about how to get out of that debt fast. So make sure you come back. All right? Yes, class of 2024 and beyond are now required to take financial classes in high school. Oh, that's good. Yes, we need to get it down to elementary, but that's a good start. Um, out here, financial literacy is a mandatory requirement in high school. Yes, I'm so glad it's great in high school, but I wanted to start in elementary. But yes, I am so thrilled that it is a requirement in high school. That is amazing. That's good. Somebody heard my thoughts. Happy Easter, everybody. See you next week. Bye, friends.